in too low, and it was not too low. I was embarrassed. I was like, let's keep going down. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to jump up and catch this. This is bad. I was raised Mormon, and this is more talk about sex in this show than I had my entire childhood. I would have been better off just watching this comedy show than having my entire childhood. Crazy. I feel like I learned something from the SpongeBob talk right now. I was like, whoa, yeah, I guess that is a butthole. That's crazy. I fucking love this. This is the best. I was raised by cartoons, so so far the only thing I've related to is like her saying she's a mermaid, you know? I was like, that makes sense. Growing up Mormon, I thought every mermaid was a girl and only girls were mermaids. That's what I thought. I was just talking about you. Sorry about that. It is fun to talk to a room full of people and have them be like, oh my god, we are in the same room at the same time. That's fucking nuts. Andy's not yelling at me what my job is, you know? Like, that's fucking great. Don't know if you guys know about crowd work. It's when a comedian talks to the crowd too much. It's awful. But the internet loves it, so we're destined to do it. That's why I just talk directly at you and have no questions. I have no questions for you. This is as much contact with a woman I can handle at one point in time. By the end of the set, I'm going to be talking to these chairs. I'll be like, have you guys heard of Top Gun the movie? It's my favorite. I fucking love Top Gun movies, by the way. I need to tell you guys that. I love them so much I'm talking about it right now still. I'd be talking about Top Gun movies if there wasn't one made 3-4 years ago. I don't even remember how long ago. They're exciting for me because I'm 5'3". I know I have the confidence of a guy who's 5'5". I get it. I know. But those movies are wonderful for me because it's about a short guy that has a tall guy's job. You know, like that's what I love about Top Gun movies. It's the best. Like, because I don't know if you guys know about jets, they don't have adjustable seats. So in reality, Tom Cruise should be like flying him like down here with his legs all the way down. Like, he should have adjustable pedals. It's fucking amazing. You know, like when I saw the new one and they brought in all the Top Guns and there was the female Top Gun, my friend that I was watching with is like, that's the diversity hire. And I'm like, Tom Cruise is 5'3". He's the diversity hire. This is fucking great. I fucking love this. It shouldn't be talk to me, Goose. It should be, can you do the pedals for me, Goose? Or at least the top? Like, what are we doing? Help me, Goose. Help me. You guys know that there's more movies about dogs that play basketball than men my height who play basketball, right? You guys know that? That's just a fact. Like, Air Bud died between the first and second movie. They just got a new Air Bud. When the last 5'3" basketball player retired, we were just done having 5'3" basketball players. We can't just cast a new short basketball player. I have to wait until I'm like 80 years old to see another short basketball player again. People are like, you got Steph Curry. I'm like, he's only short compared to other basketball players. I went to a basketball game looking for a short one. There was not one. I couldn't even see the game. The players were too tall. It was too much. Just jealous, just the whole time. They're like, look, this isn't a layup. And I'm like, for you? That is not a layup for me. My God. I'm so bad at basketball. I tried to play a comedian one-on-one, and he dominated me. I didn't have to tell you what his stature was, but it was not big. Like, it didn't look like this guy's ever dominated anyone in sports. He looked surprised to be beating me in basketball, you know? Like, and I was trying. It was embarrassing. It's bad. Oh, well. I mean, at least, you know, at least you guys can't tell I'm short, except the fact that's all I talked about, you know? I could have lied to you guys. I'm on a stage. I could have been like, you know, I'm an average-sized man, you know? What if that was my whole life, is just telling you guys I'm an average-sized man? You guys are like, that's a weird way to put that. Like, I can ride every ride at Disneyland like an average-sized man can. Can you believe that? That's crazy. I go to Fantasyland where they're like, you can do everything. All of it. Every single one. You don't have to worry about it. You can do all of them. Here we go. And I'm like, this is the fantasy. There is not a top shelf in Disneyland. That's why I go. I was like, this is incredible. I can reach everything? This is nuts. I can wash my hands without help. Here we go. Like, I'm so short that if I got in a fist fight, it would be like Scrappy-Doo coming into the fight, and you just have to go like this to stop me from fighting anybody. Even if I was good at it, you know, I'd just be like, stop it. Let me defend myself. And they're like, oh, okay. All right, here we go. That might be me, actually. host is gonna come out and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, the last performer's still here." He's dressed like me. We both shop at Ross? How crazy! I love Ross. I do. I love Ross. I love Ross because they have a loss prevention officer at the door, and you're like, what are you doing? It looks like everyone's already stolen everything and returned it already. That's why everything's on the floor. They're like, shh, we can't fit this. My favorite thing about going to Ross is when they're like, did you find everything all right? And I'm like, what? Have you been here before? You don't find anything all right. You find something all right. That's what happens at Ross. What would happen if I showed up with a black shirt and you're like, do you have this in blue? They'd be like, we never thought. I don't know what we would ask. That would, I couldn't imagine. And when it beeps, they're like, oh, there we go, beep, beep, beep. I'm like, what inventory are you taking? There's no way there's an inventory at Ross. There's no way that there's could you imagine if that was your job? They're like, all right, you gotta make sure and count everything in the back. And you're like, the back? They look like when they pay their employees, they just come out and throw all the checks on the ground and tell their employees to go find it. That's what it looks like when you go to Ross. I think the paychecks at Ross should be like, you got paid $6.99 for this paycheck, as opposed to if you work for a real store, you'd be paid $999. I can tell you guys don't work at Ross because you laughed at that. The people who work at Ross are like, I fucking hate that joke. That is accurate. I should work for a real store like a Marshall's. What if when you sent in your resume to Ross, you were also like, compared to if I had a college education? They're like, this guy's good. He's above us. I actually think if I put a whole resume and just put the letters in any fucking order on there, Ross would be like, you're the manager. You own this place now. You beat us at our own game. How did you get more disorganized in your resume than we did in organizing our store? It's actually a shock that even the Ross sign's spelled correctly, if we're looking at it. I should think it's misspelled. Fucking Ross. I wish I didn't have so many Ross jokes, but I shop there so much. The reality is I'm sponsored by TJ Maxx. I have to do it. I get extra money to make fun of Ross. When I say that, I'm like, God, I wish TJ Maxx would give me $50. That'd be crazy. I'd buy so many more black shirts. It'd be fucking nuts. I'm going to therapy right now, and I'm learning that I don't like a lot of the things I thought I liked, like my family. It's crazy. Like my mom, she's here right now. How are you doing? I'm amazed that you and your daughter spent time together at all. That was like a magic trip when you came up and did stand up after your daughter. It's like, man, she can be in the same room with her mom at the same time and talk to each other civilly.
That's debatable.
I mean, but you're having the debate. See, that's the difference between me and my mom. There's no debate with me and my mom. It's. I know, people are like, do you want to have group therapy with your parents? And you're like, what? I don't want to have a conversation with my parents. That's why I'm even there. Why would I add a third person? The problem is I'm a people pleaser. That's why I'm going. And my friends are mad because they're like, but what if I want someone to hang my TV for free? And I'm like, you're right, let me cancel therapy. What was I thinking? I'm being selfish. This is dumb. Do you guys remember DVD commentary?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah. That's what it sounded like, DVD commentary, when someone says yes in the back. I miss DVD commentary. It's like watching a movie with your autistic friend that won't shut the fuck up, but they're right, so you listen to them the whole time. You're like, you know what? You can talk over the whole movie. Absolutely. I didn't realize I missed DVD commentary until my girlfriend and I broke up, and I'm like, who's going to talk through this entire movie that we hadn't watched yet? It's fucking great. What if the DVD commentary for Free Willy was just whale noises? How great would that be if it was just like, oh yeah, commentary by the whale? I haven't even gotten to that part yet, Willie. I'm sorry, if you guys haven't watched it, the spoiler alert is the movie's called Free Willy. I don't know if you know how it ends, but it's also the title of the movie. It's no way to talk about Free Willy without spoiling it. And if you can't read the poster, the picture of the movie is also a spoiler alert. It's fucking fun. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'm Michael Marsh.